what is in your energy today? My hands are not in a shuffling mood. Cooperation instead of competition. What's yours is yours, and no one can take it from you. There's no need to compete, as there's an abundance for all, and you have complete access to unlimited abundance for yourself and to share with others. With cooperative partnerships, you can accomplish anything. And then you also had savings come out. This could be about your finances. It could be about your job, your career path right now. Could be having some big major changes when it comes to your career. Getting out of school, graduating, getting a diploma, anything of that sort. You might be doing that up this coming next year. You might be a year 2026. Also do have something about the immediate, it's the future, but the immediate near future that's coming close. There's something that you've been preparing for, something that you've been like waiting to receive. I think you've been in a competitive place when it comes to receiving this. So maybe it's a promotion. You had other coworkers also moving towards this promotion or this new shift, or it could also be a new job. You're waiting to get a call back. You knew there was a couple other people they were interested in. It feels like there is a competitive aspect to this, whatever it is that's coming to the near future. Spirits are trying to remind you to keep your head game really strong. Do not be swayed because competition starts to make you feel like you have to play a little like catty, like a little bit snarky. It also says with cooperative partnerships, you can accomplish anything, which I think is interesting coming out right before savings. I think that, like, I'm hearing lender, but I do think, I don't know if it's a specific, like, loan lender, like, something like that. I just think that there's something that you needed to be given in order to go to the next level, in order to get to that next room. You needed this key to get in there, right? There was like 17 other people in that place where you were waiting for that same key. You're about to get it, but your mindset right now, you may be very focused on how this competition around this is making you very nervous. It's making you feel like you need to do something, like you need to settle the score, really settle your place, set your place in line. Attracting and not chasing. Anything or anyone you chase after will run the other way because of the fears underlying the chasing energy. Instead, attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. If you're afraid that you're not going to be selected for this job, you're not going to be selected for this next level opportunity, those fears, those projections will hold you back from these manifestations. I do think that you already understand how to attract energy. I do think you believe yourself to be a manifester. But I think that when it's the heat of the moment and you have nowhere to turn, you turn towards like the possibility that everything can go wrong, right? And you have bountiful nature in reverse. Like, exactly. You turn to the fact that, like, nothing will work out. That nothing will come from this. When bountiful nature is about the infinite abundance that's all around you. It's the fact that, okay, you don't have the lump sum or the $500,000 that you need. But there are just enough trees in this world so you can breathe oxygen in, so you can go and get that $500,000 tomorrow. Because without all those trees, you wouldn't have that money. You wouldn't have this life. You wouldn't have air to breathe. And it's simple and it's small and it has nothing to do with your $500,000, right? But it does. It does, because there's infinite abundance and there is a an overload of things to be grateful for, especially when you're in an energy where you're attracting fear, insecurity, or worry. Instead of ever doing any of those three things, because it's never good for you. It's not good for your health, not good for your brain, and it's not good for anyone else around you for you to be laying these assumptions on them and yourself. So you want to switch that up. You want to start to become more confident and collected with everything around you being a blessing. So when you do have these blessings come in, you're also not overly attached, and you're not afraid that now that you have $500,000, you're going to spend it all, or it's all going to go away to debt, or you're not going to be able to maintain it. You need to stop yourself, collect yourself, and remember that near future thing I was talking about. It's that near future opportunity that's like about to come up where you're going to be given like a test to sort of run this opportunity. Are you going to get it, grab onto it, and be afraid of it and then lose it? Are you going to be too afraid to grab on and miss out completely? Or are you going to be collected and approach it with no expectation and nothing more? That for you is really going to change the game. It's going to alternate how you show up in everything after that. That is like a domino effect for good, like juju, like good aura, good mantra. Is that one start, that one push. It's like how you get that same like adverse reaction if you do something bad, and then you start to, like they say, if you start doing one drug, you're going to go into all the other ones, right? It's the same thing with good energy. You start there and it's like you're running up the stairs, and it begins to feel like a downhill run. You're no longer running up steps trying to achieve this, trying to make yourself be this way. You just are. You manifest and you radiate and you attract, and you do that without even recognizing, because when you're in that state, when you're truly in that state, you're not focused on it. You're not focused on it coming in. You're not even focused on the fact that you're manifesting it. You're just focused on being in that moment. So whatever that is for you, this near future opportunity that you have coming in, it is definitely a test for you to see where you want to run the rest of your life. Do you want to be afraid of these journeys and these missions? And fear is okay. Being afraid is okay. But in this case, it's not going to be what helps you organize for success. The fear is going to keep you very held in this. I see it like a box. It's like a box. You'll never want to step out of the box because it's comfortable and it's safe there. You can't lose anything there. You can't get hurt there. Nothing can intimidate you there. But what you want is success. What you need is to plan those next steps, but not in a way where it antagonizes you, but in a way where it starts to propel you to your next steps. Easier and easier each time. I think that'll resonate with the right people. I feel like my readings are one-parters today. The last one I did was a one-parter too, so I guess I'm just gonna leave it at that. And oh my gosh, let me read this to you really quick. Dumerter, I don't know how to say that. This deep colored stone can help you get control of your life back. When used as jewelry or held in your hand during daily meditation, it can help you become more organized. Well, what were we just talking about? And give you the self-discipline you need to succeed. You'll begin to feel inner peace and an end to a chaotic life. You're about to see huge changes. How are you going to interact with them? Let me know in the comments, and book a private reading. The link is in my bio. Bye.